Good evening. Welcome to another live stream for Balatro. You know what? I should probably move up the chat a bit because I believe that bit is usually empty. Because I saw a few videos of YouTube videos of a live streamer who had his face cam roughly there. And usually not much happens exactly there. So that's a good place to have the chat. Welcome. How you doing? At the end of the weekend. Or still roughly in the middle of your American. Marcel is getting in the mood for the Balatro speedrun at something games done quick next Tuesday, it seems. I've never watched that. People have mentioned it plenty, especially when I did Rollercoaster Tycoon speedruns. But I've never watched any of that. It's a speedrun event, right? I'm not really into live speedrunning. I'm not sure why. Hey, look at that. We got a celebration going on. Of my face. Who did that? Oh, that's Slime. I can see that on the top left. Yeah. The power-ups are a new thing. It's funny, because when Max did... No, it was Natty, sorry. When Natty did her streaming thing. When she did the rating Wednesday of the parks for the title sequence. I did a few celebrations and she was like, what's going on? I don't get it. Because apparently she hadn't know. It was randomly me spamming the angry red Rollercoaster Tycoon face on her screen. Yes, twitch.tuvalu. Ah, summer games done quick. Is there also winter games done quick? Because that sounds like fun. That's just Rollercoaster Tycoon, but it's snowy all the time. So, Balatro. A lot of you might not know what it is. You may know what it is, you may have seen me play it, I don't know when it was, but like between 1 and 2 weeks ago. And it's a poker-inspired roguelite game, doesn't explain very much. Basically, you need to score points, and there's a whole lot of ways to increase the way to increase how many points you score. And for each round, you need to score more and more points. Now, I played it on stream the first time then, and knowing basically nothing about it. I just knew it was poker inspired and you needed to get some amount of points. And so I did a run with the red deck. I completed that, and maybe also the blue deck. I'm not sure. I forgot what exactly I did, but I've unlocked and completed the game with a whole lot more decks now. I've gotten... Oh, awesome games done quick. Yeah, I did hear of that. I have heard that term, with awesome games done quick. Though, presumably that's the first one, and then I wanted to also do a summer version and called that the summer games done quick. I've done a lot of these. Haven't unlocked all decks yet. I've also done the red deck on multiple difficulties. On the first 4 difficulties. And I've done some challenges. But, just for those who don't know and stuff, let's get into it easy. With just a base difficulty, red deck, let's see how we do. And after that I want to try a challenge or something that we haven't done yet. So, you start with the first ante, small blind. Need to score at least 300 points. And I start with a bunch of quite crappy cards. I want to ideally get this in one hand, because you get money related to the number of hands you have left at the end. So the fewer hands you play in a round, the more money you get. I'm now discarding cards in the hope to get enough for... Yeah, I have 5 hearts now, so I can do a flush of hearts, which means I only play the same color. But I want more points. Okay, I don't think this is going to be enough. Let's see. No, this is not going to be enough to get it in one, unfortunately. 288. So you got the chips, the blue, and you got a red, which is the multiplier. Now I need to get a few more points. This is enough. It's a very low score, but we only need 12 more. And that's it. So. Now we are in the shop. And we can buy a whole load of stuff. I definitely want the hieroglyph. The hieroglyph is super, super good. So I'm not going to buy anything here, because I need to save up for the hieroglyph. And I can only buy that after the next round. After that it's gone. But in the shop you can buy jokers. For example, this thing is plus 2 chips for each card remaining in the deck. So if we start, I'm not going to buy it because I need the money. But if we start, I now have, you can see the bottom left, 44 cards remaining in my deck. You can also see which means that one would have given me plus 88 chips. So if I play this, you start with 10 times 2. Then you get plus 10 for this, plus 10 for that. Then you're on 30 times 2, so 60. But then that joker would have given you another 88, so you're at 118 plus 2. So that's 236, so that's a lot more. Now I don't have that joker. Ideally I want to play this in 2 hands. I need one more spade in order to get a flush of spades. There we go. Hey Neri, welcome. And now let's go for a flush of diamonds. There we go. Got 6 of them even, but that's not necessary. Okay, we got 9. Now how many did we get? 7. So what does this do? -1 ante, -1 hand. It means I can permanently play 1 hand fewer per round. But also, that's of course a downside, also this number, the ante, is gonna go down. Right now we're at 1 out of 8. And this is called an ante. You have a small blind, a big blind, and then the boss. And you gotta do 8 of that, and then the boss of the 8th is the final, and then you've completed the deck. You can go endless after that, but then you've completed the run. If I do -1 ante, I go back to ante 0. Which is kind of fun. If you are at 5 and you get it, then you go back to ante 4. Okay, let's buy that joker. Gives plus 31 chips when an odd numbered card is scored. So an ace, a 9, a 7, a 5, or a 3. Basically, now we're up at the boss, and this has a limit. We need to play at least 5 cards. After we beat the boss, we're at the start of ante 1 again. So we're at the same starting point, but we have a lot more. Hey bro, welcome. Because we're an ante lower, the score is also lower. Because if you look at this, there used to be 300, 450, 600. It's 3 times lower now. Typing goes so badly if you have -1 hand. Well, some people basically type as if they only have 1 finger, so 200 is basically nothing. I mean, you can fail it if you only play high cards, which are worth very little. But you have to try. So now we're at the start of ante 1, but instead of starting with $4 and no joker, we start with $9 and a joker. So we're definitely ahead. And I can also buy another joker now if I want to, but I don't really need any of these. You can also skip a blind and you get a bonus here. But this just gives me $5, which is not a lot. So we're back at the start basically. So let's see if we can... I mean, a pair, is that enough for 300 with this? I don't think so. I need some multiplier increase ideally. So let's go for a flush of hearts. Come on, need one more. One more. There we go. That's definitely plenty. 524. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Been playing a little Balatro. I'm already working on a video about it, of course. Been looking into videos on... I've been looking into how climate works in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, now I could buy any of this and upgrade some stuff. But you gain interest if you have money in the bank. Nice voucher, that's true. But I don't have to buy it yet. Because I can still buy it after the next one. So let's go for the hearts again. Easy. Well, I hope. Come on, give me the 4th heart. Oh, damn it. Is there any way I can get this in one shot? Nope. Alright. Well, well, well. Now we got a whole hand of hearts. Shame there's not a straight flush in there. It wouldn't help. We're gonna get it either way, but it would have been funny. Would have been a high score. Have you played Assassin's Creed? No, I have not. Every video from now on will just be about saying hi, just when different games played in the background. Imagine trying to illustrate that in Balatro. That seems impossible. The thing is, Roller Coaster Tycoon is great for doing that kind of stuff. Just people walking around. Drag jokers past each other. I mean, technically, I guess that could work. Yeah. Put the chat balloon in. Wait. I thought I just played a flush. Whoops. Apparently I didn't. I didn't pay attention because I was paying attention to the chat. Oh, Neri, can you remove that guy? Let's see, let's go for clubs now. One more. Come on. That double A is not bad either. Thank you, Neri. Okay, there we go. Club straight. Now, again, not... What? How am I so useless at this? Am I gonna fail because... Let's see, will this be enough? This will be... I still have one discard left. I will get 42 for these, so I'm at... No, that won't be enough. Because I'm stuck at times... You probably turn on... I've seen that. I didn't know. I thought it was a mod, but... Hang on. Yeah, that's better. Now it's much easier. Because apparently when I'm... I've played a lot of Balatro over the past week and a half since I last streamed it. And I've never had this happen. Now it's happened twice in a row. Probably because my mind is somewhere else. Full house with aces. Well, then I first need to get... Let's see, what do I still... Okay, I still have a 10. Still have 3 5s, 3 3s and 3 2s. Also 3 queens. 1 in the hand, so I'm gonna go for a queen. No, that didn't work. Lol, I lost. Because I didn't pay attention. Well, let's start again. We're at the start anyway. Ooh. If we skip this blind, we get a free rare joker in the shop. Thank you. Now, it might not necessarily be a great joker. Sometimes rare jokers do effects and where I'm like, is that so great? But sometimes, they're fantastic. Okay, I need to go for flushes. Could go for a full house too, but I like flushes. There we go, that's a flush. I've been checking out the Balatro subreddit as well, and apparently quite a few people mess up the boss where you need to play 5 cards, otherwise you don't get a score, by forgetting to play 5 cards. Which is interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna go for hearts again, because I've just played hearts. I don't have a lot of hearts left. I'm gonna go for jacks, for clubs now. I don't find these very beautiful. I wish there was just a setting that made all the clubs blue and the diamonds orange. That would have been good to make a straight out of this. Almost a straight flush. I quite like the paintbrush. I'm a big fan of it. Do I need to buy it yet? Yes, because I've defeated this one. So I do need to buy it. I think it's quite good. Being able to give each suit its own color would be fun. I think that's a very easy one to do, but... Okay, so this Joker gains 0.25 multi when for each card sold. Resets when boss blind is defeated. That can be quite useful. For example, if I buy this now and then don't use it, but instead sell it, we get to 1.25 multiplier. Okay, this boss will discard 2 random cards per hand played. I've definitely been screwed over by that because I didn't pay attention to it before as well. Okay, we have a few high clubs. So let's go for a club straight. Or not straight. I was gonna say flush. I could also go for a full house there. Well, we need to play 2 anyway. Maybe even 3 hands. So I think straight is the best option. Or flush, I mean. It's not really going all that well, is it? Finally. There go our hearts. That we might have needed. The problem is I have literally no bonus at the moment. You just discarded... Did I? I wonder how often that happens. Let's see. I've already discarded a lot of face cards. Yeah, I have no kings or jacks left. So going for that is quite useless, so we might as well... Let's see if we can get a straight. Now what, we get another of these. That should do it. Or get us close enough at least. This is doable with literally any hand. Because even a high card is already 5 times 1 without anything else, and that's enough. Now the 4 of course scores 4. So you get 9. I quite like that one too, but if I spend all my money on vouchers, that's gonna cost a lot of money. You don't build up anything, and it takes a long time to build up to this. Also, I need some booster here. Problem is, I don't have enough money to get any booster. Because this doesn't do anything until I use one of these. If I buy this, I can't buy this one. And I can't, I mean, I could technically buy this, but that's not that useful. So I have to be lucky. Shouldn't have gotten the paintbrush. Yeah, I was greedy. I was quite greedy. It's not impossible, the 800. I need to get 3 good hands. Okay, that's 1. That's nearly 2. Keep that jack around. Okay, I gotta be risky. I gotta go for this. It's not working out. Gotta need one more. Okay, we got the heart. Now we just need to get 2. Not yet, though. Don't forget to hydrate. Good idea. How many clubs do I have left? No clubs left. All I need one's in my hand. So I might as well play them all. To make space for potential spades. Or hearts. Just to hope to get there. There we go. That worked out. Actually. Now I do need to get some good joker. This one is nice if you have a queen in your hand. This one doesn't do very much for me actually. Because it's just a little bit of extra chips, but I need to go for this one. I do like this one for certain kind of games. You know what? I'm gonna get it. Polychrome Joker. Yeah, but I need the cash. Okay, we have a queen in our hand. If we can now get, well, let's see. If we just play 2 jacks. Let's see how far we get, because I think that should... well, I don't quite get us there. I would like to get there in one hand, actually. Let's just go for one more diamond. Oh, 2 queens in the hand. Do we have a straight? No, we don't. 3 queens in the hand. Well, let's see what happens if we just play a weak pair of 7s. There we go. Now it's suddenly enough, because this one gave us plus 39 multiplier for the 3 queens. So it can be really good. We do need to build up our eco to be able to use the campfire well. Unfortunately, I can't buy this, and this is the last moment to buy it. I do like this one though, it synergizes well with the hanging chat. I'll show you why in a moment. So this is, as I said, a rare joker that I'm not that excited about. There are many others I'd rather have. Because we haven't been able to make use of it. So I'm gonna turn these 2 cards into bonus cards, which means they give extra chips. So this should give us a lot of score, because these will give us extra chips. This first one will trigger twice more due to just this joker. Then we'll get plus 13 multiplier thanks to that joker, because we have 1 queen in the hand. I recommend the square joker. You do? I've never used it. Well, a little bit, but I didn't play many cards with 4 because I got it for free and there were other jokers that were in the way, messing with it. This one can be quite good. I used this one once to great effect, but you need a good eco for it because... Or you just needed to drag it to the right, I guess. For a while. I could just sell the campfire on it. The thing with it is that it's a good multiplier that always applies. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to have a queen in your hand, for example. I don't think I'm going to go for a good eco, so I'm going to get rid of the campfire. And use this one. Oh, should have done the spectral pack. Whoops. Oh well. Hey, thank you for the gifted subs, Mr. Vos. You sound familiar. Do we know each other? Hi Kangi, welcome. Wait, I think you were already here. You just haven't said much. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's go for... I do quite like that mult card though. I'm gonna go for clubs instead. Or how about... I do need queens, of course. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now, for the hanging chat, you do have to make sure that the right card is on the left, because that's the first card. So, now. There we go. That's enough. Yeah, that is a lot of gifted subs. Hey, thank you for another gifted sub, Neri. Okay. I kind of want an eco joker to get us more economy. Okay, let's go for this. 2 random tarot cards. That one's not bad. I'll give us 10 bucks. And then here we can make a glass card, which scores well. Doubles the multiplier. Make some cards in diamonds, which can be very useful if you're going for a diamond heavy deck. There are jokers that synergize with any of the 4 suits. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Slime. A level 4 hype train going on. Hearts and then a stone card. I don't like stone cards, so let's make one. They're good. This is also useful. Let's buy that one. This one now already gives plus 14 multiplier. Oh, and we immediately got a very strong hand. Well, we don't have to worry about anything now. Welcome, Aniolel. The ice cream is nice for the extra chips, although with all the bonus cards, we don't need it as much anymore. You have 3 pairs. You can't play 3 pairs, you can only play 5 cards. The ice cream, as you can see, plus 100 chips and minus 5 chips for every hand played, so it goes down in strength over time. And you have a few of those jokers, so they're good for temporary, for getting some temporary bonus at the start. But I don't think we need it anymore, and I'm not gonna spend my money on that. I'm not gonna buy any of these, which just gets you a random playing card that you can choose. I'm gonna build up my interest. Okay, so here cards are drawn face down after each hand played, but not after a discard. So I'm just gonna discard some cards. Not a queen, of course. And then we're getting them back face up. You know what? I think this might just already be enough. A stone card has no rank or suit and always gives plus 50 chips. Should have scored that one first, actually. That's slightly stronger. Easy enough. Almost double what we needed. Ooh, I can buy this one again now. I want it. For building up eco. It's not doing nothing at the moment, but it'll do something. Once we get over 25 bucks. Because interest is limited to 25 bucks. You get 1 per 5 that you have, but you can only get 5 at max per round. But that one that I just bought increased that limit to 10. Oh yeah, using strength from checks. I kept it around because I knew it would be useful at some point. I just hadn't figured out for what yet. Bro, how long have you been playing this game? Because longer than me, obviously. But I'm not sure how long. 100 hours or so, a few months. Okay. Will this be enough? Not quite. Well, we'll just play another hand then. Yeah, I should have taken a joker for the knife, but I forgot. And that's why it's good that it's on the right, so it won't accidentally eat the joker that I need. There's a challenge where the knife, this one, the ceremonial dagger, you always have it, you can't sell it, you start with it, and it's always pinned to the left. And it says when the blind is selected, so when you're going to a new round, destroy a joker to the right, so one of these, and adds its sell value to this multi. Now at the end I had a really high multi with it, of course, because every round it got some more. But you have to be really careful. If you have a good few jokers that you can't lose, then every round you have to buy another joker to put here so that that one would be eaten up by the knife, by the ceremonial dagger. Well, none of this is particularly useful to me. I mean, this one would be, but I've already got these milts. But, you know what, I'm gonna feed the knife. I think my stream might be a little bit behind what Peter sees. Maybe. Try refreshing then. He's not privately watching here with me or anything, so he's just watching the stream like you. I got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, why not start with that? That's straight, yes. I put Balatro on my Apple Vision Pro and literally spent an entire 7-hour flight in Balatro land. Nice. Okay, now I do want something nice for the next hand. Some of the milt cards, please. Oh. I have 3 of a kind here. You know what, that's quite good. Play these with it just to get rid of them. Almost there. Yeah, this is enough. We only need another 600. Well, 548 technically. Again, should have played the stone card first. Not used to that. I do quite like this one. The problem is, it's not gonna do much at the moment. First played face card gives ×2 mult when scored. On one hand, this one does trigger it 2 additional times, which is useful. The problem is, that is before any of these additions. So, you start on a really low multiplier, the base multiplier that you get. That gets done times 2 3 times, or essentially times 8. And then you get these added. So if, for example, we play, let's say, a straight, start on times 4, then times 8 you go to 32. Then with this one, let's say you have 1 queen in your hand, you gotta go to 45. This one's not a 20. It's not bad. I'm gonna keep it. Let's start to do some arcaning. Ooh, more bonus cards, please. I need those. Get Mult Kings plus Photograph. Oh, that's Photograph. I don't know the names of all the jokers yet. Yeah, I need to get Mult Kings. You mean with the glass? Or something? Glass Kings? I'm not used to all the terminology yet. Like, I was reading along with one of the Discord chats that they had going on. They talked about a lot of jokers. And they just casually mentioned all kind of jokers' names and knew what they did. And I'm like, I have no idea what they do. I had to look up a lot of them. For example, Shoot the Moon. For the queens that give extra stuff. That makes little sense to me, that naming convention, but alright. Oh, with a bonus multiplier, of course. Duh. Could play double 8, but that's not very useful. I want some face card that's not disabled, thank you. I'm gonna play triple A's though, because it shouldn't be a bad score. I do have 4 hands, and this way I have an extra discard remaining. There we go, that's already half of what we need. Okay, I'm just gonna play that one. Doesn't do... You see, this only gets us to times 8, because we started at times 1. So it doesn't do very much. Right now, at least. Yeah, this doesn't matter in the last slot, Lift Love, because also there would be this, of course. Not actually the last slot, then you lose it. Tarot cards appear more frequently, that is 10 though. It's quite expensive. Ooh, steel cards, Hermit. I want Hermit, I need money. I need to build up my cash. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Although, if I'm... Actually, no, I'm not gonna do this one. I'm just gonna feed this to that. That's pretty good, actually. You know what? I'm gonna level up the pair. Because I play pairs sometimes, and you start off higher. You feel like it, you can wait for the round to start, then move jokers right of the dagger. You can always reorder jokers mid-round. I know. Steel Queen would have been good. Yeah, but if I build up the money now, I can afford so much more later on. It's a really big difference. Are you really eating the flush jokers? Yeah, I'm not playing many flushes. So I feel like I might as well eat it and make this one stronger. Although maybe I feel like maybe I'm going for like 2 strategies at once. Which is not always the best idea. This is just a high card though. I would like a pair. I can play a pair, of course. First played face card. I want to trigger that one twice. I need to do that. This game is so easy to get flush-brained in. Absolutely. Two jokers, yeah, that should be plenty. Okay, the problem is also a bit, we don't have... I mean, if I play one of these, we get plenty of chips. But if we don't have one of the bonus cards, then there's not a lot of chips going on. I don't think hanging chat photograph combos well with the queen in hand joker. Yeah, that's fair. If we level up this one a bit, we don't need the queen in hand joker much anyway. This one always does do plus 50 chips, so if you can play 3 of a kind, that helps a lot. I'm gonna go for the Mega Arcana pack though. Okay, we got 3 of these, one that convert them. That's not particularly useful. Well, another one of those then. And want to create random planet cards. Oh well, we are leveling up the high card a bit, that's good. Yeah, I've seen Marcel discard good full houses and straights because he was looking for a flush. Well, I think in the first stream I did, I was discarding flushes because I was looking for straights and full houses. So, it's not just flush brained, it's anything brained. Let's take a look at the buffoon pack as well. That one's good if you get some enhanced cards. I quite like that. I'm gonna save that one. So yeah, I would quite like to play this now. So then we don't get any bonus for the queens. But this is quite good. I think this might even already be enough. Well, let's start with just some discards. We can even get a 4th queen. Well, there you go. This is definitely enough. Alright. Yes. Ooh, ramen is good as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of queen, so queen can be eaten. I do like this combo though. Problem with this one is that it's gonna take a while for me to get another 10 of these, so might leave that one to get eaten as well. I bought it, but I shouldn't have. Ooh, let's get a Steel King. Okay, we got our first Steel King. Steel cards are really good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this now. Okay, let's do it on rank and just discard the 5 lowest ones, because these ones are drawn face down. That's the boss here. Okay, we got a Steel King there. Now what this does is it gives ×1 multi while this card stays in hand. Doesn't do very much. But if you have 4 of them, then it's taxed. So you get 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. If you then have a joker that says that the hands in card, the cards in hand trigger again, then they trigger again. So that can add up really, really quickly. I don't know what these are. Let's see. Do I know what suit that is? That's a club. So that's a lady. Otherwise it can't be in that position. So that is definitely a pair. And then I'm also gonna play that one with it. That's probably an ace. It is. Okay, now what suit is that? That's an ace of clubs. You can kind of figure it out when you do suit and rank and faff about with it. So these two are aces. This is a pair of aces. Okay, I'm just gonna discard all of this. Oh, that was a straight. You see? I got brained on things. I noticed it this time, but too late. I'm gonna Do I still have a jack? 2 jacks. Wait, was that 2 jacks? Yes. No. I don't have a jack of hearts anymore at all. There's only 1 jack left. If you have tarots in your hand, you can use the animation of a tarot card on a face down to see what it is. Definitely, yeah. Let's go for this. Okay, I can play a full house. That means I don't have the king here, but... 3 of a kind will actually get me more, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 3 of a kind, because then I do have the queens left. Yes, let's hydrate some more. Okay, that is enough. Don't forget to hydrate, everyone. It is summer after all. This is not bad either. Retrigger all cards played for the next 10 hands. Which means that the first face card also gets retriggered. So that's another ×2. You see how that builds up? That means that this one's becoming increasingly useless. Because it's gotta be, it doesn't have to be at the end actually. But there's no other multiplier here, so. You know what, I'm gonna feed it the queen. And then I'm gonna use the seltzer for now. Ooh, nope. Okay, which joker do we get rid of? We can get legendary joker with the soul. Legendary jokers are incredibly good, usually. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Well, this one can be incredibly good. This one can save this run. You say lol, bro. Now watch me get planned. Then you won't be saying lol anymore. So yeah, Chico is usually considered the worst from what I've seen. The worst of the legendary jokers. Disables the effect of every boss blind. Now usually the boss blind isn't that annoying. For example, the whole extra large blind is just double the score you need. However, there is a boss blind that says all face cards are disabled. My run heavily depends on face cards. So if we get that, and I have Chico? Is it like Tarot or is it Chico? Then the run will be saved. You can also sometimes re-roll it. There's a voucher that allows you to do it, and sometimes you can also get a tag if you skip the blind. But I don't need to re-roll this one. Because it's gonna be disabled anyway, baby. Oh, we can get that. That's no face card. Ooh, hang on, full house. Let's go, baby. Time 64 already. I remember getting all face cards are disabled on a run that relied on Pareidolia. I still managed to score enough with all cards disabled. Wow, that's impressive. I do kind of need to upgrade the hands I play. Because the higher that mult starts at, the better. full house. That's a good one. This one is not that useful anymore, because now we got these. Although Seltzer will run out after 9 hands. Can we skip this blind? 3 spectral packs. Spectral packs, I think, are overrated. Usually they're not that good at this point in the game. Because spectral packs often have a really strong effect with a really strong downside. For example, they make one of your jokers, I think, negative. Which means that they don't count as a joker slot. Or rather, you get an extra joker slot. So you can have 6 jokers. But they'll also destroy all other jokers. Which is great at the very start of a game, of course, because then you might only have like 2 or 3 jokers and you can easily rebuild again. But once you've got your setup, that's terrible. So no, I'm not gonna skip this. And I'm gonna need me some face cards. I said I'm gonna need me some face cards. That's more like it. Could also play a straight. Let's go for a... Well, actually starts at ×4. I think the pair is better. Let's start at ×3 though. We do get a lot more chips now. Although this one's triggered a lot anyway. Now let's go for the straight. A duplicate joker can be completely busted. Yeah. Of course, duplicate per chaos is the strongest. For long runs anyway. Come on. Okay, we got 3 of a kind. And a Steel King, that's useful. Yeah, now this very last additive doesn't do very much. Could put it, of course, during the round, more to the left. Let's go for the Arcana pack. I could increase some of this even more. I don't know, to get more kings or whatever. Bonus cards are quite useful though. Because I could use the chips. Yeah, there's not really enough that synergizes to feed the dagger. Well, I had it at like +100 multiplier or near to it when I did the dagger challenge. And if you then have like 2 multiplicative multipliers after it, that's quite good, at least to get to anti-8 to beat the boss. This one's not bad either. Because you can fairly easily force this. You know what, I'm gonna sell the dagger. And do that one. So what this does is ×3 multiplier if all cards held in hand are spades or clubs. So if I just, for example, let's do that. If I now play this, then that won't get me much score. So yeah, it's a little bit... You need to like get your hand good. Okay, now it works. If I now play this, I have no hearts or diamonds left. Which means that I get an extra ×3 at the end. It really throws me off that streamers always play with colorblind mode. Well, you weren't here at the start of the stream. But I lost at the... Like in anti 1 or 2. Because twice in a row I mixed up clubs and spades and thought I played a straight or a flush, I mean. But I didn't. I just played high card because there was the wrong card in it. And that's because half of my attention is on the chat, half of it's on the game. Because I've been playing it a lot over the past 1.5 weeks, and never have I made that mistake. I did make the mistake on the stream where I played it for the very first time. Ooh, now we can get even more money if we buy this. Because the interest cap is erased again. Now, what I would like, by the way, is, because I'm not really a big fan of this high contrast stuff, I just want, and that you can see some of that in here, just have the contrast and stuff normal, but just make all the clubs blue and the diamonds orange. Easy. Just make them all different colors. Don't need any... Well, I could use to upgrade my straight. That's quite good, actually. Well, I might not play straight very much anymore. Okay, there we go. We'll play that again. So we have the ×3 from that. Oh wait, no, this one doesn't count. We need to play that one. That's a mistake. The stone card, because it says only they are all spades or clubs. It says not, don't have hearts or diamonds. That's different, right? Because this one is no suit. So if you have this one, the stone card in your hand, you don't have only spades or clubs. Well, that can be a bit confusing. I don't want that ace. Okay, I can do... Yeah, I can't keep that steel one. The steel king. Oh, hang on. I can do 4 of a kind. No, that won't work. I can only do 3 of a kind. Will this work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see what we get at. Plenty. There we go, nearly 100,000. And that's what you need for the very last boss, actually. I do have a feeling that this round it's all a bit strung together, this game. Like the run I'm doing now. It doesn't feel like everything's coordinated very well. You changed strategy like 5 times. Yeah, but I mean at the start of course you always do kind of flushes and straights, but that's because I thought at that point that was the best thing for me to do. Okay, because I play face cards, I don't like the red aces. I need more face cards, by the way. I can't even play them, or I have to play high card. Yeah, that's why this blackboard joker is annoying. It can be really good. ×3 multiplier is very strong. Okay, this is of course a much stronger hand. Yeah, you can't play flushes anymore if you need to get rid of all your red cards every time. So I might get rid of this one just so I can play better hands. No, honestly, I just was doing this to warm up, but it's taken longer than I thought. Because the strategy isn't really there. Okay, aces. I don't really have... I mean, that doesn't synergize well with that. Yeah, Seltzer's almost drank, so I could get rid of Seltzer. I can get more steel cards. Let's use this and that. Doesn't need to be kings. Ooh, yes. Hanged Man. I like Hanged Man. I'm still gonna keep the Seltzer for now, though. Okay, Hanged Man destroys 2 cards. Now I got another Hanged Man, full imitates the last one. Last card you did. Did it let you down to 0? Do you start with ×0 then? Because I know it doesn't do that. And I was kind of curious about it when I got at some point where it could have it could have done that. But so it doesn't let you. Okay, I've got way too many red cards to even activate. The blackboard. Could just play full house. But I think my 3 of a kind is fairly strong. Yeah, with the king here. And with that, that should be quite decent. Yeah, there we go, 62,000. Nearly there. Got a lot of red cards. Just gonna destroy these. So just a high card should do it, but I've got a straight. Goes down to like 5 times 1. Okay, so that's what pair starts on. I mean high card starts on. Okay, no more Seltzer. And the blackboard was useless this time, so we effectively have 3 jokers now. So I could really use another one. That's a bit late for that one. Because you need to build this up and it takes a while. Well, see what random joker we get. Ooh, I do like that actually. Doesn't do that much for us now, but... we have some mult cards, or some bones cards, that'll give us some nice chips. You know, well, let's go for some random lucky cards. Three of a kind. We play 3 of a kind fairly often, but let's reroll. Ideally, I want some kind of mult joker. Oh, hang on. This is good. If I can play any club and start with that, then we start on a... This is effectively like ×2. At least. If we start with a club. So that's quite good. So, for example, if we play this, sometimes I think that clubs are spades. What I mean that, for some reason, and it's been like this with me for years and years and years. For some reason, when I hear the English word club in, you know, in reference to playing cards, it's in my brain, it's been that's actually this thing. Now, that's not the other way around. If I hear spade, I know that it's a spade. I think I might have just learned it wrong when I first learned it or something. Because I remember thinking that these are clubs. I think I just learned it wrong years and years ago. And that's still in my head. Yeah, you see the +7 mult? Oh, that wasn't quite enough. But that does help us out a bit. That does mean I do need a club though. Like that one. Alright. Yeah, this one's not doing very much. That one's not very useful either. I don't need money right now. Although, I'm not really scared that I won't make it. Ooh, this is good. Alright, see you, Neri. This one gives +5 multiplier when playing a face card. But I'm always playing face cards anyway. And if I now play a club face card, like I will now, that should give us a really good mult. +5, +7, and then the ×2. So that's why it's good, right? You first get the +5, +7, that's +12, and only then do the multiplier start. Marcel not buying card packs gives me an ulcer. Blame my brother. He taught me to not do that. Okay, let's see what we get with the lucky card. It has a 1 in 5 chance to give +20 multiplier, and a 1 in 15 chance to give me 20 bucks. There we go, +20 mult. I mean, this is not a very good hand because it's not got no faces in it, but it's enough. Extra money, please. I mean, I suppose I could get like, ooh, glass ace. It's not that great, but ×2. I don't know why I bought that. Maybe if I have a full house with like 2 aces, then maybe. Just 20 mult. -4 per round play. This is another one of those that kind of counts down very good at start. 4 of a kind? Yeah, why not? I might just play it. Three of a kind? I do actually play that. Okay, let's go. Okay, it did shuffle them, even though I had cheat code, but it doesn't flip them, so I still know where they are. Okay, now these are even mult cards, so if I... Oh, could I get 4 of a kind of queens? That would be fun. Yes, I can. And I'll turn that one into a mult as well. Shall? No, I don't have any chips. I kind of need the chips. I'll turn these two into mult then. Okay, this should be enough. Just in one. Okay, those +4 mults are kind of useless. There we go. One hand, baby. And we've completed it. There is an endless mode. Okay, so about the randomness, because obviously in the stores there's a lot of randomness what you get. You can see a seed here. PZR9IIAW. Do a challenge. I'm going to. There are 2 billion and a bit seeds. Which means that not everything is possible. Because theoretically, if you're in the shop, you could think, okay, I get this. And whenever you dealt cards, you're like, oh, I'm immediately going to go for a straight flush. Now I'm going to just say I get it every time. Just to calculate what's theoretically possible, right? But not everything is theoretically possible. Because there are only 2 billion or so seeds. No, trillion, sorry. Billion in Dutch, trillion in English. So that's why it can be complicated to calculate what the highest score possible is. If you just ignore that, then it should be theoretically possible to calculate what the highest score possible is. And of course I've been working on that. Of course I've been not really writing yet, but brainstorming and video on that. And that's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to do a challenge now. This was just a run to get started. It took a bit longer than I anticipated. I've completed a few. For example, this one. All blinds give no reward money. Extra hands no longer earn money. Earn no interest, but you start with 5 eggs, which all gain 3 of sell value at the end of every round. I've had scores where I had to express them as exponents. Yes, me too. I've gotten to like 10 to the power 14 score or something. The glass challenge. Do I have it available? No, I don't. Unless it's here. No, I didn't see it. I see which one's fun. Hold -1 cards in your hand for every 5 you have. You do start with 10 hand size though. This just means you can't build up an eco. Because you start with 10 hand size. If you have 50, then you have no hand size anymore. So that that would suck. Medusa. Do you like Medusa? Start with Marble Joker. Adds a stone card to a deck when the blind is selected. I've used that one once. That was actually the run I got the farthest on, anti-14. I started with a lot of stone cards and then turned that into a lot of other stuff. Problem is, there I could sell this. Now I can't sell it. But let's try. Let's see, anything other different? That all seems standard. Oh, you already start with some stone cards and start with no face cards. All the face cards have been turned into stone cards. Now I do wonder, right? Stone cards still have a value. Because if you turn a Queen of Hearts into a stone card and then turn it into a steel card, you get back the Queen of Hearts as a steel card. Those are mutually exclusive. So I think these are just the 3 face cards turned into stone card. And if I were to turn them into something else, they're stone cards. They turn into their respective faces. You can also feed stoneness to the vampire and then turn them back. What does the vampire do? So the problem with stone cards is that they're always a high card. So the multiplier is really, really low. So even if I play 5 stone cards, I only get 250. So I need some multiplier bonus here. Vampire eats card enhancement and gives you X multi. Oh. Yeah, the Stone Joker, I've seen that one as well, which is really good. I just don't think I can do this one. Should I go for Stone Card or? I'm gonna go for. I don't have face card, so I won't have enough to do this in one hand anyway. Unless I get like 4 of a kind aces maybe, but that's really, really rare. Could do 2 pair. I could go full. I'm gonna shoot for full house. And will that work? It's just 1 pair, of course. Stone cards don't count for anything. Okay, so that's not quite enough. Let's Let's not be difficult. There we go. The Joker everyone loves that I've never made work for me is the DNA. Again, on that highest run I ever got, anti-14, I had DNA, got a lot of Steel Kings for that. Every time a full hand of Steel Kings. Unfortunately they had blue seals, not red seals. That did mean my pair of my high card was level 70 at the end. If they were red seals, I would have gotten even further. Okay, so we need a plus mult slot. Plus mult Joker. This one is only mult if you've used tarot cards, which I haven't. This one, if you do that, I'm gonna go for this. Let's see if there's a good one here though. Ooh, this is not bad. Playing 2 pair, that's quite rare with this pack though. I think this one might be useful, because then you can play a stone card alongside it. I'm also gonna get this one, just for insurance. I mean, I would have much rather had a different one, but this one's definitely not useless. Yeah, I need a 4 or 10. I don't need that many stone cards. Again, I don't need that many stone cards. Okay, what does this do? Plenty. Four finger plus smeared Joker, and you can play a flush every hand. I never thought of that. Card sharp. Ooh, I like that one. That's really good. That means I can't do the spectral pack though. Maybe I should have done that one. It's always a... Because right now I'm kind of set for a while. Ooh, 10s are... No, not 10s are debuffed. Previously played cards are debuffed. Okay, so... Now, for example, I will just play a simple high card. Doesn't do anything. Then now I will play another high card. Because we've already played this poker hand, so we'll get times 3. And also it's 4, so we get that bonus. We get over 3,200. So I quite like that Joker. Oh, some extra chips. Do we have any probabilities here? No. Ooh, hang on. I want that one. I need to save my money. So that I can buy that one. We can always reroll because that's free. Thank you for the follow, Hollywood Goat. That was that geography question I saw, but I never saw the question because I'm too distracted here. I should just disable that. I just like talking about geography, but I can't find it. I'll refund those points later. So we already have our 4. So I'm just gonna do play a useless high card. Hey, Fear on Burgundy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Doing good? We are here playing a little bit of Balatro. Greetings, fellow addict. Well, then I don't have to explain how it works, because I presume you were also playing it on stream, or at least generally have an audience that knows what it is. Yeah. This is not my usual game. I've only been playing this for less than 2 weeks. Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything because I want this thing. That thing is really good. You just got through green stake on the red deck. Remind me, how high is green stake? Like, which stake is that? Which number? Because I don't know. There we go. Over 4,000, baby. Okay, so that card's entirely useless, the Four Fingers. Third, there's a white, red, and green. Okay, then green is the last one I've done as well. Okay, now we're an empty back. Just sell that one, we're not using it. That one's useless as well when we're playing stone cards. Ooh, a steel card. Is that useful? No, because we're getting a multi... Actually, yeah, that's useful. Ooh, what happens? Yeah, as I thought, those are the face cards that were turned into stones. No reward money, small blind, and faster scaling entities. Yeah, I've done that. I think I've done the next one actually well. I think I've done like 3 extra difficulties. I'm not sure. Alright, 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. That's not that difficult to deal with. Wow, we got 3 of 8. That's unlucky. Well, that one's probably a stone. Hang on, if I do sort by suit, no difference, that's probably a stone then. Well, after that is black stake. Jokers have a 30% chance of getting an eternal sticker. Yeah, I think I've completed... I did that one. I think I completed it, but I'm not sure actually. Okay, I'm first gonna play a useless high card. Okay, make these 2 lucky cards, because why not? Might give me some money. Or not. Imagine that there will be a boss that says stone cards are disabled. That would screw me over big time. But luckily that don't exist. I'm not playing any aces. I mean, why not actually? I'm gonna save up money. Though maybe I'll get some really good... As if I need even more stone cards. No thank you. Yeah, discard. Oh wow, that's a lot of stone cards. I do need a 4 or a 10 though. I said I do need a 4 or a 10. There we go. Let's see if we can get lucky and get a lucky card. Nope. Alright. It's not a big eco yet. That one's useless. We don't really have any face card. Well, we have 1, technically. Mega Buffoon pack. I would like an eco joker. None of these are eco jokers. Okay, this is useful. That's quite useful. Yeah, they are all not very useful to me. That's not very useful. Well, that's not bad, but not better than any of the jokes I have now. Okay. Oh, hang on. I want my rank, please. So we're gonna discard that. Yeah, force. That's good enough. That upgrades the level of high cards. And since I'm only playing high cards anyway, that is quite useful. Oh, right. I didn't get the times 3 because I hadn't played it yet. I forgot. But we still got enough. Let's see. Let's open the Arcana pack. I could get some money though as well. Yeah, actually I'm gonna get money. To build up the eco. Okay, let's start with just playing the high cards, so we've done that. And then now we can discard a high card to upgrade it. And then we can play. Haven't had the lucky joker trigger yet. Would you say hi to any of these jokers if they passed you? Some of them. Others maybe not. Is the magic trick any good? I mean, I suppose maybe the next one of the magic trick is good. The voucher that you can get if you have bought this one. But I never think that, ooh, I want this. To be able to buy playing cards from this area. I hate magic trick. Well, I'm not alone then in my feelings. Okay, I got some good eco going now. Let's go for some celestial pack. I like that. Getting the high card leveled up. Thank you for the follow, letters, yay. This is not my usual game, by the way, that I play for the Raiders here. Usually I play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Sometimes I play other games, like right now. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky. This is a high card. This is a high card. We can get lucky. And it triggers. It's not particularly useful. We would have gotten it anyway, but now we have 33,000. I wonder if the stone cards added to your deck have random ranks and suits. Good point, actually. I never looked into that, but you can probably find it online somewhere. Let's go for Arcana packs. Bonus cards. No, I can't like my stone cards. Gonna go for random plant cards. That was a bad idea. This is not doing anything. Okay, I could have sold them. Give you extremely little anyway. Yeah, let's go Wheel of Fortune. 1 in 4 chance to add foil, holographic or polychrome addition to a random joker. Which is obviously really good. This is actually called Nope. The real name of this joker. Just take a look. There we go. Nope. That's the actual name. Because it never does a bloody thing. This has definitely been my flavor of the month since starting it about 10 days ago. Yeah, mine too. This would synergize well with Of course, well, the stone joker, but also some joker that gives that give extra multiplier or chips based on how many cards more you have than the standard of 52. Because you have 63 cards in the deck now, so that's 11 more. Yeah, the Wheel of Disappointment, basically. Okay, come on. I want to get lucky with the lucky card and have it give me 20 bucks. No lucky card for me. We do have plenty of score though. Ooh, a spectral pack. I'm gonna open it. Just to see what's inside. Yeah, you see, create a copy of a random joker, destroy all other jokers. Amazing, this one. If you have, at the very start, 1 or 2 jokers. Right now, I don't want it. Destroy 1 random card in your hand, add 4 enhanced number cards to your hand. That's quite good, actually, now. 1 gold seal to a random card. 1 tarot card. Can Ankh destroy an Eternal? Good question. Just use this. I don't know how good that is actually, but it's fun anyway. All club cards are debuffed. Alright. Let's play it for the lowest score. Well, it's not that low. Still 630. Okay, that is a pair. We don't want that. So discard a high card. Okay, we got lucky. Still hasn't given me 20 bucks. Chance is only 1 in 15, but still. You can also get both effects. You can of course do quite well with lucky cards if you have like a joker that re-triggers all the cards again and again and again. You're never guaranteed anything, but if you do it often enough, there's some half guarantee-ish probability. You can still get screwed over. I don't really need this one very much because the first... Well, it's only because this joker, of course, that the first 3 rolls free. You know what? What is a stone card rank at? What does a raised fist do with a stone card? Well, let's find out, shall we? I'm gonna buy this one now. Let's see what it does. Then we might not need this one as bad anymore. I believe it ignores them. Okay, that's quite good. So first gonna discard that one. Then we're gonna play that one. It's already 2400. Okay, no more 4s. But considering we get 16 from this. And we have that of course as well. Those go first. Yeah, this is a lot. Would have been a lot stronger if this one went first, but cards in your hand always go first. Yeah, why not add some more lucky cards? Spectral pack, there are some really good ones that I still want. Purple seal to 1 card, destroy 5 random cards in your hand, gain 20 bucks. You know, there are a lot of cards here that are not particularly good. But I also don't want to destroy too many of these, because I already have a lot of stone cards. Although I just need 1. Actually, yeah, it's quite good. You do need 1 of them to activate Fist. If you rearrange your lowest card to the left, it'll trigger before the steals. Oh, it works like that, of course. You know, I'm just gonna put a random a tarot card on that one. The purple thing. If I discard it, I get a tarot card, which is always fun. You know what, I'll play that. Just to get the high card going for that one. And I'll put some... yeah, lucky... No, I want lucky on those. Hello Max, welcome. There we go. That gives us the good... Wait, does raised fist work? Presumably it did. I didn't see it working, but... Okay, let's try. Is it nope? It's nope. It's always nope. It's never not nope. You just got home. Well, you were out late, mister. What were you doing with your friends? More steel cards? Yes, please. Went to Toverland. Oh, was it fun? I did see the pictures, but I forgot. Okay, I don't need any of those. It's always nope until it isn't. Yeah, and then it's just like 2 this one plus 10 multi, which barely does anything anyway. Ooh, if I discard that one, I get a tarot card. Hey, money. Awesome. Went to 14 in total from the DKMP group. That's quite a lot of people. Ooh, we can go -1 anti, -1 discard. I don't. Nah, I'm not into that at the moment. I quite like my discards. Being able to discard a lot. This one is useless. +4 multiplier for each card below 52 in your deck. Mate, I have 70. How rude was Darklink in real life? Not very rude. I mean, he's not rude in his videos either, so... I don't see why you would think he's rude in real life. Baseball cards done some work for me in the past too. I don't have baseball. Which is baseball again? Is that the uncommon jokers give times 1.5 mult? I only have 2 of them, so it's only times 2 mult, but that also... I could have gotten rid of that one, to be honest. Maybe not such a bad idea. But well, too late now. I don't need any of that. Let's go for next round. I presume most YouTubers are rude in real life. Why? Because you only hear stories about it when it happens? You don't hear stories about YouTuber was nice to the cashier today. Is that a high card? That's a high card. Because they tube the use. What's specifically rude about tubing the use? Wait, of course I first need to play the dummy. Let's play that. Come on, plus 20 bucks. Well, plus 20 multi is very nice too. There are people that actually, because I assume you're just joking, but there are people that actually assume all YouTubers are dicks. Or that will be like, yeah, all influencers are stupid and stuff. Like, I can see what they mean with a certain subset of influencers manipulating kids and whatnot, but that's not most YouTubers or most influencers. The Gros Michel can be quite useful, but not anymore for me. The Cavendish, now I could get after, is a lot better though, but small chance that I actually get it. What's this? Yeah, that's a high card. Okay, now let's play the performative high card. Just do that one rolling again. The card sharp, it's called. Okay, now do that. And then this one should trigger first, you say? Or is this one the lowest? I'll put that there anyway. Okay, yeah, that does trigger first. It's just unfortunate that that one was considered the lowest. I've never met a YouTuber IRL, so I just presume they're all bastards because they ignore me. Who said you haven't? You might have met one who just didn't tell you that they were a YouTuber. I don't tell everyone that I'm a YouTuber. I mean, it does come up fairly often because people very often ask what you do. But it's not like, hi, I'm a YouTuber. You don't go around everyone on the street saying, hi, I'm a YouTuber. Well, no. It's quite rude. So what if we got a stone card now? Because if I got a stone card, then I would not have had any card left if I played the 8 to go for the raised fist. Because it ignores stone cards. Hey there, wanna smash my like button? Do you wanna subscribe to my nether regions? Or, of course, ring my bell. You know what the thing is? YouTubers always say, like, subscribe, ring that bell. The bell gives you notifications. I hate notifications for YouTube. Like, I've turned them all off. The only notifications I get for YouTube is people responding to my comments. That one I like. I don't want notifications saying YouTuber McYouTubeface has uploaded 10 sexy ways to hit on a girl. I mean, I'm not subscribed to YouTubers that do that, but you know what I mean. Wait, what did I just... Okay, I was so distracted that I thought I was discarding cards in a round instead of in the shop. Well, I don't know what tarot cards I had available there, but at least it's just tarot cards, so it's not that bad. Okay, let's go for 3 random enhanced aces. Those are not really, or face cards, those are not really the ones I wanted, but whatever. But like, if I am somewhere and I like get a notification that I don't know, GeoWizard has uploaded, or Spirit of the Law. I'm like, well, I can't watch it anyway now. And I'll see it in my sub box whenever I want to watch YouTube anyway. I'm not sitting there to watch... Maybe it's also like with time sensitive stuff. I don't watch many YouTubers that upload very time sensitive stuff that I need to be at like first. So maybe it's just that's just why I don't care about it. I don't know. All I know is that I don't care about it very much. Sometimes I used to get a little bit excited. Ooh, notifications, someone's replied to my comments. Might be an interesting discussion. And I'm like, so-and-so uploaded a new video, or so-and-so has gone live. And I'm like, I didn't even on purpose enable these notifications. So I just started, every time I got one of those, disabling all of them. Every time. And eventually, I got to where there were just no more notifications. Only from when people respond to my comments. Let's make a steel card. I don't need the glass card. Never gonna play that one anyway. This is essentially a ×2 the way I'm playing right now. Well, not entirely. You know, we can get rid of this one. So I might as well, if I manage to play a face card, I've got a few face cards. Now let's buy it, why not? Unless we get like a better one now. Yeah, this is good. I have a great idea for a gift for Marcel. A shirt that says, "Hi, I'm a YouTuber." On the back, a QR code with the text, "Scan me for my channel," then have the t-shirt be a Rickroll. I would never wear that in real life. Way too much attention that I don't want. Just playing 1-2 is already quite strong. Oh, this should be strong. Because yeah, we get ×2. There we go. 110,000 we're at. What if it said I'm not a YouTuber? Just no. I don't care about all that stuff. If I'm out and about, I just want to be anonymous. I just want to be a regular Joe. I mean, sure, if I get recognized every now and then, it's fine. But I don't want to draw any specific attention to me. Not that I'm really big enough for that to be a problem. Alright. And then we now do this. There we go. Again, easily enough. Raised fist is becoming not useless, but it doesn't do much, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's see if we can get something else that's fun. Okay, that one's not very useful. We need to play 2 pair for that. Same with that one. You know, let's try for another random joker. +4 mult, that's incredibly standard. That one's so standard that is literally called Joker. It's the default Joker. good. Oh, you should have gone for that polychrome joker. Oh well. Yeah, I always second guess myself for that kind of stuff. And time to play. Come on, plus 20. Aww. I still haven't got the plus 20 bucks. And I still want it at least one time. Wait, I didn't even play a face card there. And it was still good enough. Two random tarot cards. That one's not bad. Yeah, I'd rather have two random tarot cards right now. A fool. Use it. Now we can do two random tarot cards again. Plus 4 multi. The mult cards, they're not that good. Because I already start with a lot of mult. So I'm gonna sell that one. Great, two random tarot cards again. Got another fool out of it. Hang on. So, remember what I was talking about earlier? Because I was talking about earlier, there are about 2 trillion seeds. And if you play a seed the exact same, you will get the exact same outcome. Now, of course, if, for example, now I reroll once in the shop, maybe all future shops are affected by that. I'm not sure. I think they are. So even within one seed, there are a lot of possibilities. But clearly, not infinite. But the Emperor creates up to 2 random tarot cards. That means that you can theoretically, every time, get a Fool and something else. Then you first use the Fool to get a new Emperor. Then you can use whatever else you got. Like, I got a star here, which is useless for me, but can be something very useful. And then you can just create, you know, keep the cycle going every time and get infinite tarot cards for free. And do whatever you want. Knowing this, realizing this now, is very useful for if I want to create a theoretical optimal run. I mean, it's not very useful because the moon is again not useful for us. And another 2 useless ones. Get a plus mult for the tarot joker infinitely. Oh yeah. So that just means if you do that, an infinite score is possible. Well, that's boring. Okay, so I was working on, let me get that. Now you know what, I'm not gonna show that, just in case an actual, because this has happened. I'm working on like a setup for the highest score, what I think is possible within 8 entities, with a bunch of limitations. No duplicates, no per KO, and no negatives. I'm not gonna show that, because I've heard it in the past that people have showed that stuff on stream or on Discord or on Twitter. And then some other YouTuber stole it and did the video first. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now, because I'm not a Balatro YouTuber. I will make the video on it, but another Balatro YouTuber could theoretically see it and steal it. And I'm not willing to take that risk. Times 3 if you have at least 16 enhanced cards in your full deck. Stone cards count, I have 45. Yes, please. I couldn't imagine how long it would take for Fortune Teller to skill up for Endless Mode. Is the Fortune Teller the tarot card one that we just discussed? Because if so, yeah, it would take forever. Since you can get infinite money with perfect luck, can you get infinite planet cards with just infinite card levels? How can you get infinite planet cards with infinite money? Just refreshing the shop. Wait, how can you get infinite money with perfect luck? Oh, tarot cards, obviously, we just discussed that. I'm stupid. That should be easily enough to beat the final boss. Yeah, and we're not even there yet. But if you can get infinite money with those tarot cards, that also means if you have the Baron, you can get infinite negative Perkeos or infinite negative stencils. Because if you have 1,000 negative stencils, they all do times 1,000. Or 1,005 technically. So then you have 1,000 to the power of 1,000 score. And that's not particularly useful. Okay, we're going again, baby. Emperor. No, no fool this time. I don't need lucky cards. I do like this though. Useless. As long as there's a Pluto, it's nice, but no Pluto. There are, by the way, extra planet cards. Extra hands. If you look at this, you see a bunch of hands available. I've played the high card a lot. Played it 41 times, only played 2 other hands. There are more hands, and today I played my first 5 of a kind hand. Because you can add the same card multiple times. And the 5 of a card hand, as I've been able to play it. I'm guessing the max score is whatever the 32-bit or 64 integer limit is. Someone actually did break it. It's higher than that. I think. Yeah, it's higher than that, because 64 bits is only about 2 to the power 20. Which is, or 10 to the power 20. Which is definitely not the limit. Now, I think it was about 10 to the power, I don't know where they got, but I saw a video today. Well, I skipped to the end, but someone got a lot of Perkeos, then got a lot of Cryptids, and then did on, with a mime, did on Red Seal Kings, used about 60 Cryptids in one round. And got a lot of, so got like 130 or so Red Steel Kings with a red, or Steel Kings with a Red Seal in his hand. And then all trigger a bunch of times with a Baron. I actually kind of need a face card. There you go. And he got to, I think it says none if. So NaN if, not the number infinity. When it got too high and the graphics glitched out a bit. But of course you can still calculate how much it would actually be. But we've already seen you can literally go infinity high. If you assume ideal luck. Now that ideal luck doesn't exist. Because it's not like every time it rolls a random probability. A red seal. I was just talking about that. When it's all multipliers, it's an ideal application for floating point. Yeah, whatever he used, I'm not sure, but it was at least into the 10 to the power 300 plus. So, a lot. Okay, this is gonna be a really high score. Close to 1 million, I think. Should have turned that 2 into steel. And there we go, close to 1 million. Would have been over 1 million if I did turn that 2 into a steel. I think the max ante is in the quadrillions. No. No. The max ante is ante 39, which is I think about 10 to the power 300 something. And there it just breaks what you need and it says inf. And you can't beat it. Okay, yeah, then 10 to the power 308, that will be the max, probably. Retrigger all played cards for the next 10 hands. That will give me even more score. I'm gonna get rid of the burnt joker. I don't need it anymore. Because we're nearly done. I guess when you're that high score, floating point errors of a few hundred chips here and there don't really matter. No, they don't. Meanwhile, I'm just proud I've just gone to ante 13. Hey, I've only gotten to there twice, I think. I only passed it once. So, I totally get that. And look at that. This is really good if you have a handful of red seal kings, but it's not doing much for me right now, the Baron. Each king in hand gives times 1.5 multi. Now, let's go. Another steel card, baby. Okay, I do need a face. I said I do need a face. Well, I don't have one. I mean, I don't need it. I can just play 5 of these. It'll still be enough. But if I got a face, it would have been 4 times as much. All these stone cards and stone joker is just not showing up. Oh yeah, there's the stone joker. I don't think I would want it right now. It only gives chips, right? I mean, it would give a lot of chips, so I guess it's more than times 3. So yeah, no, it will be beneficial actually. Let's see what's in the spectral pack. No. Yes, please. I just need face cards. I don't really care what kind they are. There's definitely a joker for a number of stone cards in your hand, and then another one that upgrades stone cards with 20 chips when you play it. I know there's no, I know there's a joker for a number of stone cards in your deck. That one will be yeah, quite good actually. I thought at first that I got all these multiplicative jokers, but it gives so many chips now that I got so many stone cards. Hey, no, that's death. Never mind. It looks stony. It just prevents dying. But we're not gonna die. One random joker disabled. I don't care. It's that one. The only one that literally doesn't do anything for me right now. Okay, how high do we get? Oh, that one's disabled now. Never mind. Well, we still get a plenty high score. Well, let's keep going. Maybe I can still get the stone joker at some point. Retrigger all played face cards. That's better than Seltzer, because Seltzer's gonna run out. So we're just gonna sell it preemptively. Got another Seltzer. Hey, it did something. Plus 50 chips. Whoa, yeah, I needed chips, definitely. Thank you very much. The blue Joker, plus 2 chips for every card remaining in the deck. Yeah, we got a lot of cards in the deck. So, not a bad thing. But also not that useful to me right now. Just gonna roll for a face. They are getting rarer every time, of course. I think this is still enough though. Oh wait, I need first to just play. How about instead of highest score, what about something like how high can you make your hand size or your deck size? I mean, if we assume infinite tarot cardage, then you can still... Tarot cards don't duplicate your hand though. Or add any cards to your deck. They only change cards. Or kill cards, right? Okay, this is gonna be good. A million. You can get pretty silly hand size with just one of the decks in the juggle tag. Yeah. Because there's a deck that gives a double tag for every after every round. And if you you can get up to 9 before the boss. So and then if you can get a juggle tag, which gives you plus 3 hand size the next round, then those double tags make it do normally times 1, then plus 9, so times 10. So you get plus 30 hand size. Death. There we go. Turns one card into the other. You know what? Make some lucky cards. Oh, that was the Club of 6. All cards are considered face cards. That would be good with this, but and this one. But then I need to get rid of another one. That's not very useful. Just that random 4 is already close to being enough. Okay, this should do very well. It does. No repeat hand types. I didn't even look at that yet. Well, we don't need repeat hand types though. This is the Joker stencil I was talking about. It has ×1 multiplier for each empty Joker slot, Joker stencil included. So if we were to sell a Joker and then get this one, we get ×1. But if you have 20 Joker stencils, they all give ×20 because they don't include themselves, and you have 20 of them. So if you get infinite Joker stencils. They'll have to be negative though, to not take up any space. And negative is a rare modifier. I don't really want to create more stone cards. I have... No, not that many actually. I have plenty of other cards too. Let's create more lucky cards. Doesn't really matter at this point. Still no stone Joker. Which is a shame. You do need to be careful with that, because it's good that you said that, no card sharp, otherwise I would have probably not realized and screw my run up. I've done that once. So I do need to get a face card now. There we go. That's easily enough. Thanks to my driver's license. It would be lovely if you had, for example, 32 enhanced cards. It would trigger twice or go to ×6. Because then now I would have been at, like, if it is ×3 every time for every 16, I would have been at ×9 and nearly at ×12. This one's a bit late. It's not very useful anymore. I'll just do some random planet cards. We're gonna die soon anyway. We're all gonna die soon. Life is pointless now. That's not quite the case. And nope. Okay, +20 please. Nope, nothing. What an optimism. Life is good. That was just a joke. Alright. Yeah, this is... I forgot what this is called. Joker, Tarot, Planet and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. But that's a bit late now. Besides, for that I would have to get rid of one of my existing cards, so... Death! And another death. Ooh, a negative Joker, yes please. Okay, we do need quite a lot of score now, actually. So I would quite enjoy a face card. Any face card. Oh, finally got one. I'm gonna make another one of those so that I can get the extra multiplier from that. This almost killed the run. I assume we got it now. Yes, we do. With over 6 million. That's the difference one little card can make. Well, that's quite useless. We only have 2 9, so it'll give us 2 extra at the end of the round. Ooh. Ooh, create 2 copies. Cryptid, yeah, you can get a lot done with that. Oh, we can do another one. This is one I mentioned earlier as well. Create a copy of a random Joker and then destroy all other Jokers. Not great right now, but very useful at the start. If you only have one Joker, for example. Constellation, I love it. When you get a little bit earlier. And you play a lot of planet cards. Can be very strong. Ooh, another death. Quite like death. I do need to get a steel card to use it on though. No steel card for me? Is this already enough? No. I would like a red seal steel card, preferably. Yeah, it's about Jover. Yeah. It's over, baby. This is gonna get maybe 2 million. We need 7. Anti-11, suddenly it gets very high. Not even 2 million. Well, that was the run. We've beaten it, of course, because this is endless, so it doesn't really matter if you die here unless you're specifically going for a high score. But yeah, this is all we did. I mean, if you want to play it yourself, this seed, don't know why you would, but you can see it here. RJ85MHNJ. Let's go to the main menu. Let's look at collections. I've never looked at collections. I've unlocked 116 of 150 jokers. So many since the last time I looked here, which is never. But there's also quite a few I haven't unlocked yet. Let's see what I still need to do, if I can see that even. Let's get rid of all these exclamation marks. I know I have unlocked the Stone Joker, by the way, because I've had it once. First one I still need. Play a 5-card hand that only contains gold cards. Yeah, never done that. The art for these cards is pretty cool. Yes, it is. Purchase or use this card in an unseeded run to learn what it does. Okay, so I've unlocked this, but not bought it. I've probably seen this one in the shop, but just never bought it. There's plenty of those that you may have seen that when I got it in the shop, it said not discovered above it. This one need to get at least 30 cards with diamond suit in your deck. Spade suit. So in between here I think will be clubs. I've done that, and I think I've also done hard. Oh, this is clubs. Because it says this has a club bonus. Wait, they got stickers. Use this Joker to win on a white stake difficulty. Oh. Cool. White is the default, right? Is it? No, because I've used a lot of these Jokers. I don't know what the difficulties exactly are. If at least 5 glass cards in your deck, yeah, I don't like glass cards. Hang on, if I just do the glass challenge, I'll immediately get this, because you start off with only glass cards there. I don't have the glass challenge unlocked yet, though. Within 18 or fewer rounds, within 12 or fewer rounds, play a hand that contains 4 or 7 of clubs. Yeah, that's very specific. Discard 5 jacks at the same time. Oh, challenges don't count for unlocks. That makes sense. It was kind of a bit of a trick that makes sense that it doesn't work. Win a run without ever having more than 4 jokers. That should not be too difficult. I saw that one earlier as well. That was a thing. Discard a royal flush. I like these kinds of unlocks. They're just silly, right? Just discard some overpowered thing. You have those, like in Cookie Clicker, you have a lot of achievements that are also silly things. I quite like that. Have 400 bucks or more. I expected something like that would be a thing. Discover every planet card. Yeah, I've not played all the special hands yet. I've only played 5 of a kind. Discard a royal flush isn't too tough with smeared for a finger. I mean, you can also just go for it again and again and again, just until you get one, and then discard it and lose the game, but you've still unlocked it. Okay, yeah, these are legendary, so they don't say what I need to do. I just need to get lucky when I get a soul in a tarot pack. Those are all the jokers. Wait, why does it still have an exclamation mark? Did I miss one? Did I not hover over one? Yeah, there we go. Was that all of them? Decks, yeah, there's 2 decks I still need to unlock. Blue stake and orange stake. I need to beat it. Wait, there's still a joker here that I didn't hover over. Page 6 mid left. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Vouchers. I still haven't... So yeah, these are upgrades of these vouchers. Redeem this voucher in an unseated run to learn what it does. I've probably seen all of those, but never redeemed, never bought them. Yeah, this one is even... I've even used this one in strategy that I've theorized. Oh, this one I've apparently never... Oh, I haven't even unlocked it. Reduce hand size down to 5 cards. Okay, I need to do that. Hang on, another one. Buy a total of 20 playing cards from... Buy a total of 20 playing cards from the shop. I mean, I'd never even buy this one. I've bought it a few times when I had insane ego anyway, but... Yeah. I'm definitely gonna unlock everything at some point. That's all of those. Tarot cards, I've seen all of them. There are 22 different ones. Oh, I failed to do it. Yeah, I still need 2 planet cards. The standard planets are all... Well, and Pluto, I guess. Are the 9 normal hand types. But this one is for 5 of a kind. Planet X. Banked 2, the same suit, change tarot and wait for A10 to show up. That's... was my last voucher unlock. Wait, what did you do there? Which voucher did you unlock there? One of these? I don't even know what A10 does. Because I don't know all those things by hand. Oh, they're 2 different things. I believe one of the locked planets is for a flush 5 of the same card in the hand. Yeah, something like that. There are all the blind types. I do really like it that they just have a collection, a list of everything. Okay, anti-14 is what I got to. You can see how fast it starts increasing, right? This is less than 3 times, 2.5, 2.5, 2.2, less than 2, less than 2, less than 2, 2.2, a little over 5, about 14 times, about 50 times, 40 times, then more than 100 times, and this is 4.7 E10. You got to 2.9 E13. So yeah, that's where it gets insanely difficult. Anti-11 is where we just died, but that's Anti-11 is well, it is not that difficult if you have a good scoring setup. To get to 7.2 million. Anti-12 is where it gets really difficult, but I've gotten to 300 million twice. And Anti-13 is where everyone dies. Usually Anti-12. Unless you got a really good setup going on. Tags. I don't skip very often, so I haven't gotten all of them. This is kind of like the Pokédex. Gotta catch them all, gotta unlock everything. I like that. This is basically achievements. All the additions of cards that have effect. Negative for the Jokers, of course. You can get negative on anything, I think. At least on consumables as well. But negative on jokes is super overpowered. Hey, I finally removed every exclamation mark. Alright. And that's it for the stream. I want to thank you very much for watching. And I'm gonna see if I can raid someone else. Let's see if I can send you guys on again. If any of the people from the previous raid are still here. Let's see. Is there someone with a decent amount? Still a similar amount of viewers. Let's raid someone with Stick Butt Sunday. Why not? Froggy. Also playing Balatro. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you later. Have a good week. Bye bye. Good night.